What's up, boxing world? It's your boy Carceno back. Man, it's been a crazy week. It's been a lot of things happening in the sport. We've seen people get knocked out just as recent as last night. I want to answer your questions, but I'm first going to tell you tonight that the fight with Canelo and Rose is going to be a war. And if you can watch it and you can view it, please check out Ava Knight versus the superstar Kalisha Wild Wild West. That is a must fight. Those two fights probably going to be just classics because they got competitive fights on each side. You know, so it's going to be interesting. They think they got a walkover for Canelo because they think Canelo will come in the ring probably around 180 to pound out Rose, who's past his prime, they believe. Which he is, but he has a lot of experience. And Canelo's not that experienced. And as we saw last night, when Grady Brewer at 40 knocked out Fernando Guerrero, who I believe was the best prospect of the sport out of all the other guys besides Eric Slandra Lara, who I really believed in as well. So we'll see. We'll see. You know, this might just grow him up a little bit, Guerrero. I don't think he's like damaged goods, but he has been dropped a lot. Even though he's come up to win, he's been dropped. So, with that being said, let's go to your questions. Okay. Question number one. What do you think about Manny Pacquiao, and do you think he'll ever fight Floyd Mayweather? Yes. Eventually, I think he will take the test, and then they will have to go ahead and make the fight. Other than that, I really can't see no other way the fight's going to be made because Floyd's not budging. I would suggest he not compromise as much as he has already. If you can't take the drug test, you shouldn't be fighting Floyd Mayweather. And he really doesn't need Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao needs Floyd Mayweather. That's the way I see it. Unless they're going to have him. Who's going to fight next? Mayorga? I wouldn't be surprised. But the funny thing is, you stupid people will buy it. Next question. Don't like this question. Okay, this doesn't make any sense, but I'll try to make sense out of it. No, I don't agree with the WBC making Chavez Jr. the champion because he's not the champion. The champion is Sergio Martinez. But that just shows you how the WBC try to control the ranking system. The problem is they manipulate the ranking system so much because of where you rank is how you can negotiate for price, and people try to bump themselves up by paying people off to keep their fighters moved up and down. There's nobody regulating and watching the system to make sure it's ran a certain way. The commissions are all like, how much you got for me? So it's just a corruption. The only thing we can do is hope and wish for the best fights we can possibly get. That's all we can hope for as boxing fans. Next question. Well, thank you. No, I'm not a host of. Am I a host of Rope-A-Dope Radio? And you're great. I love it when you're on there. No, I'm not a host. Chris Carlson, D-Style, JJ, all of those guys, and Khaled from Khaled Sports, they're the hosts of that show. They're the heart and soul of the show. I'm just happy and fortunate that they let me come on there from time to time when I get a chance. Sometimes I can't make it, but do tune in. Go to ropeadoperadio.com. Do tune in for that show every Wednesday night. It's 8 o'clock Central, 6 p.m. West Coast time, Pacific rather. Next question. Manny Pacquiao as a congressman, how do you think he fares? Because he's going to be our next president, and this is why he can't agree to certain terms or be dictated to in our country. That's looked like an insult. Okay, well, nobody likes to be dictated to, but when you dictate to somebody and you say, here's $40 million, you know, that's not really dictating. You're being paid for your services. So he's being paid to have that blood test drawn or blood drawn. So he's getting paid. They're not just saying, hey, go take the test. Him and Mayweather are both agreeing to take the test. It's not, if your opponent's taking it and if it's weakening you, it would be weakening him, right? You know, we heard a lot of stupid comments from Manny Pacquiao. And as far as him being a congressman, you shouldn't bring that up at all. Because I don't even think he's a great congressman. I mean, he just let Ed Lagman just TKO his dumb self. And that doggone hearing for the bill, he's up there questioning amendments that had already been submitted by his side of the fence. They've already went through all those things, and here he is, still up there looking stupid on the podium, stumbling through all these words like he can't read, definitely reading notes. And the dude's like, dude, you haven't even read the bill, have you? You know, I'm like, what an idiot. But this is the guy y'all want to be y'all president? Go right on ahead. It says a lot about your system of what's going on over there. Total corruption. What he's arguing about is birth control pills and condoms and stuff. But I thought what he was elected for, what he was supposed to be fighting, was human trafficking for prostitution. I know more about what's going on in the Philippines than Manny Pacquiao. That's a shame. Because right now, the people being expedited over to Singapore and being forced into prostitution, and Manny Pacquiao is not seeming to do anything about it. He made a speech about it. But what is he doing about it? That's what you need to be worried about, Philippines, besides, will Mayweather not let him take a test? But that's just me. That's how I think. Next question. I don't need a show. This YouTube is my show. YouTube has done a lot of things as far as help me and hurt me. Once they went into promotion, people gotta understand, once YouTube went into, like, you could promote on YouTube without being a partner and pay to have certain videos up, your video will be in limbo if they want you to. If the right people pay the right amount of money, they will have your video not being seen by so many people. They submerge it with all other different type of materials and put it where it's hard to find your video. Trust me, they got ways of doing that. So people's like, your views are going down because people can't see my videos. A lot of people can't. I have to go through a whole lot of loops and hoops to get people to see my videos now, because they hear what I'm saying and they going, damn, we gotta shut him up. We gotta get him off the tube. But I don't care. As long as he gets to my subscribers, I'm good. I'm going to send it to all you guys. That's what I make it for. I don't do this thing for 10,000, 20,000 views and all that. If I get it, that's a blessing. But long as 600, 300, 200 people see it and get that information, because nobody on YouTube, nobody, not one of you, has put out the information that I put out in boxing. You find somebody that put out, go and look at my playlist, go to what they don't want you to know, and go through all of those and tell me anybody in YouTube history, website, whatever, has put out as much information as that and put it out there to be exposed. And they're like, well, you could be hurting boxing. And I know I rubbed people the wrong way with those videos, because a lot of people saw them. And they're like, hey, wait a minute. who is this guy? We gotta get him shut down. So they're aware of me. They're very aware. Okay, let's go to the next question. Why do you hate on Manny all the time? Every video you make is a Manny Pacquiao diss video. I mean, what has he done to you personally? You need to get a life. Leave Manny Pacquiao alone. he's a great fighter. Why can't he just be great? And they said he wanted to eat world title. Okay, look. Alright, basically what you're saying, I don't like frauds. Everybody know that. They know why I don't roll with this Pacquiao thing, because it's a fraud. If he was fighting the best fighters, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. If he take the drug test, we would already seen him exposed twice by now. So until he fight these guys who are younger, if he'd have fought Victor Ortiz first, you know, we could have saw something great, you know, but he don't want that. He'd rather fight Marquez because it's gonna bring him money. So in real life, Manny Pacquiao wants to be Floyd Mayweather. He's trying to be Floyd Mayweather. He's on the Showtime show trying to show off. He's holding a stogie in his hand now, taking pictures with mob hats on. He wants to be cool. He wants to be accepted. He wants to be more traditional and sell himself. Now he's got MP boxing. He wants to build up his credibility here in the United States to make more money. You know, that's what he's trying to do, but he's supposed to be fighting for the people. But it's funny that I'm not seeing his money go to the people at all. Because people are still starving and going through a whole lot of problems. So he's supposed to be feeding the whole nation or whatever. So I don't know, but I see him opening up businesses for him and his family. That's about it. But more power to him on that side of the fence. But as far as the boxing side, you know, I know what it is. It's a dog and pony show. And to the fans that are like you guys who don't understand the sport of boxing one bit, then, but yeah, it's great for you. Like this one guy said, I just like entertaining fights. Were you entertained when you saw Mosley fight? Were you entertaining the Kaladi fight? I guess you were entertaining the Margarito fight. I guess, but that was like slaughtering a lamb who shouldn't even been in there in the first place. But if you were entertained in those fights, then this is definitely the guy you should be rooting for. Manny Pacquiao's that guy for you. Because I tell you, his last 2-3 fights, they could throw all them in the trash. They meant absolutely nothing to the sport of boxing. This Victor Ortiz Mayweather fight brings a lot of attention, and it matters in the sport of boxing. Can Victor Ortiz be that guy, the young guy, to actually challenge Floyd Mayweather? And he has no fear of Floyd. He really believes he's going to win this fight. He's going to bring the fight to Floyd Mayweather. A young, talented fighter who come up and get the shot. A lot of idiots, he don't deserve the shot. For what? Why would you say that? He beat the welterweight champion. He's fighting everybody they put in front of him. He's going through them. So, no, Marcus Medalla, but Medalla proved that he's no slouch. You know, but he put Medalla down 3 times. Amir Khan put him down once, but then ran for the rest of the fight. So, say something about Madonna's power, man. That dude will put you down. You got that thump. But this video is going on too long. Enjoy watching the boxing fights. I'm out.